Welcome back to the Tropical Update. It's Sunday, August 27th. I'm Tom. I'll be guiding you through graphics tonight. We're going to talk about Tropical Storm Harvey. It's been downgraded. We're also going to be talking about 92L, which is an area of disturbed weather off over Florida. They believe is going to be moving northeast up the coast sometime next week. And here is the 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time advisory. Winds are 50 miles an hour. Pressure was 994 millibars. It's moving east-northeast at 1 mile an hour. And they expected it to slow down and stall. And it's just going to sit there and spin and pull moisture in from the Gulf. And unfortunately, a lot of rain is going to fall, especially near the Houston, Galveston area. They're going to be getting some of the worst of it in the next day or so. Here is the tropical storm warnings. They are still up. They'll be coming down probably pretty soon in the next 8 to 12 hours as the storm winds down and the winds drop below tropical force. They'll be canceling a lot of these. Our next graphic up is going to be our computer models. And as you can see with the computer models, it's really going nowhere. Just going to meander around the coast and possibly go toward the north and northeast later the middle of this week coming up. And here is a picture of it. And as you can see, most of the convection is in the northeast quadrant, and that's typical. But it also puts it right over Houston, Galveston, that area. So that's going to be getting a tremendous amount of rain. And here is the new through Friday rain totals estimates, and they're still looking at 40+ inches of rain. Sort of northeast of Corpus Christi, and right in that Houston area. Galveston's right there on the coast. So there's going to be a lot of rain, a lot of flooding going on. And this is a storm surge, and it's looking better, but still there's going to be some storm surge as it sits there and spins, pulling water in. And the next low tide is going to be at 2:22 a.m. and the next high tide will be at 6:27 Sunday morning their time, and there'll be more flooding on that high tide. And here's a picture of damage. You can see the roof was removed off of this house. This is in Rockport. Some of the heaviest winds came through the Rockport area. And next up, this was a boat storage yard, and as you can see, it destroyed a lot of the boats and the building. Insurance company will not be happy to see this. The next up is showing a lot of damage to power poles and the power system, telephones. So this is going to take a good amount of time to repair. Once the winds come down, that you can actually even work. And this is 92L track, and as you can see, they're showing it skirting the coast in the next few days. They're not sure if it's going to develop into anything more than a depression, maybe a tropical storm, but it's going to interact with a cold front later on this week. And here is a picture, shows that orange X. They got a 40% chance of development in the next 2 days as it moves northeast off of Florida. It's very possible the tropical Gulf Stream waters are warm, and it could do a little bit, but it will interact with that front. And this is just showing you where some of the rain is right now. One of the areas that's getting hit tonight is Tampa, St. Petersburg area. They're getting a lot of rain. Most of that rain you see to your right is well offshore of Florida. Here is a radar of the Tampa area, and you can see Tampa's got a lot of rain. St. Pete has got a lot of rain, even down in Fort Myers area. And this is all sort of moving south, but a lot of it is rotating back onto shore. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be looking at 92L and see what it's going to be doing in the next day or so. As I say, it's probably going to be moving up the coast, skirting the coast, the east coast. But they're not thinking that it's going to develop into anything very much, which is great. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon.